Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in San Diego today. We're glad to have Kristin Gaspar back. She is a member of the Board of Supervisors in San Diego County. And it breaks my heart that we are here to talk about a topic that we shouldn't have to talk about. But you said it better than I did. School's out, hunger is not. Could you explain what those 5-6 words mean?
Well, I think most people in San Diego would be surprised to learn that 1 out of every 4 students in our school system, for them, the lunch that they're being provided and the breakfast at the school may be their only meals for the day.
This is San Diego you're talking about.
This is San Diego.
This is not Appalachia.
This is not. This is happening in all of our communities, all of our cities throughout the region. And the tough thing is that what happens to these kids when that one meal they're receiving a day is no longer available because school's out. Literally school is out. Yeah. And so what does happen? I don't know. What happens? Well, first let's highlight a program that's very successful.
Please.
That's a school backpack program.
Yes.
And donors throughout San Diego, thanks to the Jacobs and Cushman San Diego Food Bank, they have put a program together that's fantastic. It takes a backpack full of food and it's sent home weekly with the students so that they can make it through the weekend. You think about that gap, just a weekend.
This is phenomenal. Like you said, it's a program, I guess, launched about 10 years ago. It now serves about 1,650 students, 35 elementary schools, 11 school districts. This program is making a difference.
Sure is.
Now, when September rolls around, is there a way for us to get involved in the backpack program?
There sure is. As every school is added, they want to make sure that the program can be sustained at the school site. So this is a program that started with 2 schools, has expanded quickly to 35 schools. It could be implemented other places, but it requires the resources to do so.
Can I tell you, I was recently at a book donation site where we were putting books and clothes into backpacks. What I loved about that is we have kids, you know, around the same age-ish, and the kids were there. So part of the donation process. So I got to think, I hope that maybe this Food for Backpack program could allow our kids to be part of the process to teach them the beauty of charity.
It sure does, and there are so many opportunities down at the San Diego Food Bank to get involved. You have corporations down there holding kind of leadership type retreats. There are all sorts of nonprofits that come down to volunteers, from your Boy Scouts to your seniors, helping with the many programs that they have. So if we want to talk just briefly about the program that they have during the summer months.
I want to talk about that, absolutely.
And this is where food needs are very critical.
And I believe you toured there recently, is that right?
I did.
I want you to really dig deep and explain to me what you saw, what you heard, what you felt, what you smelled when you went to that food bank. I presume it was inspiring and upsetting at the same time. Is that fair?
Well, it certainly changed my expectations. So my expectations going in was what you might think of when you think of a food drive, for example, that you're going to walk in and you're going to see boxes of food, dented cans, that sort of thing. And that wasn't at all what I saw.
Oh, interesting.
What I saw looked very similar to a gigantic Costco warehouse.
Okay, well, that's not bad necessarily.
It was fantastic.
Right.
And what the food bank has done is recognize that no, we are not going to pump people full of sugar and foods that are not good for their health. We're taking quality donations in and finding the right partners to provide actual nutrition for these families. And one thing that really impressed me, their CEO and president said right away, he said, my goal is to put myself out of business.
Brilliant.
So it wasn't about growing a line of people there to receive food. It was about shrinking that line, because he believes fundamentally that at the core of the ability to survive is proper nutrition. Being able to just put food on the table for these families, breaking the cycle of poverty, allowing people to empower themselves to get their lives back and to be successful.
And there are ways that we can help, and they're very simple. If you're in San Diego County, you can visit an Albertsons, a Vons, and this is brilliant. You can purchase a pre-filled $5 bag of groceries of healthy, needed items that will immediately be placed in these red barrels in front of the stores and off to the food bank. $5.
It's just such a no-brainer. You're in there shopping anyway. Pick up an extra bag. It makes a significant difference in someone's life. When you think about the low overhead that the San Diego Food Bank has, every dollar that's donated has the ability to extend 5 meals to an individual or to a family for $1.
And think about this. This is stunning. 94% of every dollar donated at the hard dollars goes to programs. It's not one of those charities where, you know, there's huge overhead and 25 cents to the dollar winds up going to the intended target.
No. How many organizations have that track record? There are very few. And the collective impact that San Diego Food Bank has as well. They are contributing food to over 350 individual nonprofit groups throughout San Diego that have food and nutrition as a component of the program that they're providing. So the success of the San Diego Food Bank is really important into the future. And just filling in the gaps. You know, summertime isn't when we think about donating food. We think about it during the holidays, right? Food drives are everywhere.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter.
Here's another cool way you can get involved, a virtual food drive.
Oh, tell me.
So you can go online and you can click on specific items that you personally would like to donate to the food bank.
Is this through the Food Bank of San Diego?
It is.
Okay.
So you go to their website and you can literally go shopping for the items you would like to donate personally. Here's a better idea. Take that concept and challenge a group that you might be participating with. Maybe it's a Rotary Club. They'll help you set up your own virtual food drive. You don't need to deal with the bags. You don't have to collect the cans, the food, dig in your pantry at all. You simply send a link and you challenge your membership within your group to donate items to the virtual food drive. So there's so many ways. It's the no excuse model. Everybody needs to step up. 1 out of 4 kids at school, that's maybe their only meal during a day. It's unacceptable, but we can do so much to empower ourselves to change it.
I want to ask you if the Board of Supervisors is starting to look towards Washington, because we know that the new administration is looking at deficit reduction as a primary goal, and there are concerns that some of these programs that help kids with healthy meals could be on the chopping block. Is that starting to be on the top of mind?
Well, my philosophy is we have to start looking away, because
You're looking away from Washington, right?
What's happening?
You're not the only one, Supervisor.
But what's happening at the state and the federal level,
Right.
we'll continue to see that strain on resources.
Right.
We need to find ways to empower ourselves out of these situations, and I'm really proud of our donor community here in San Diego who are actively participating to make a difference. To me, advocacy is the most important thing, making sure that people are aware of the needs in our own community. And I don't think we can count on Sacramento or Washington to bail us out any longer. They'll be there to sink us at the end. So I think we have to be very proactive.
But look, you bring up an excellent point that in the end, this is our community. And while maybe Sacramento can help, and maybe DC can help, in the end, we need to be self-sufficient.
That's right. Count them out or count them in.
Exactly.
If a big check shows up, fantastic.
Amen. Amen. But if it doesn't, we need to be ready. And like you said, backpacks, food bank donations, go to the barrel at Albertsons Vons, virtual donations. There's lots of ways for us. Every individual counts.
That's right. SanDiegoFoodBank.com has so many ideas. Partnerships with restaurants where they're donating $1 for every meal item that you buy. It's incredible.
Kristin Gaspar, you're a treat. She is a member of the Board of Supervisors in San Diego County. My name is Brad Pomerance. That's where we are today, and you're watching us on Local Edition.